The feud between the governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, and his predecessor, the current Minister of Federal Capital Territory (FCT), Nyesom Wike, has dominated the headlines for months. There seems to be no room for resolution of issues in the fight, despite President Bola Tinubu's intervention and the call for truce. Wike and Fubara are locked in a struggle for the control of Rivers' political structure. Dragged for too long, the fight has been dirty. The political dogfight has led to the declaration of seats of 27 State Assembly lawmakers vacant by the then Speaker of the State House of Assembly, loyal to Governor Fubara, on December 13, 2023. This followed the decamping of 27 PDP members of the legislature to APC and an attempt to impeach Governor Fubara. The fierce battle to stop the attempt to impeach the governor also led to the demolition of part of the assembly complex.
My burden at that time wasn't the issue of the drama. It's the millions of Rivers people who had made sacrifice, who are seeing opportunity, and it looks as if their hope are being dashed. They were the ones I was worried about. What would be their fate? That was my trouble. It's not about me.
However, there are fears that the Wike Fubara fight has taken an ethnic dimension, with Fubara's Ijo ethnic group rising up against Wike and Ikwere man.
Let us stop this politics of bitterness and play politics of friendship. Politics that, let us liken it to a football match. Somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. There will be another tournament, and you try again to see if you can reclaim your medal. That is the way life should be seen.
The latest in the battle is the redeployment of 2 commissioners loyal to Wike by Governor Fubara in a minor shakeup of his cabinet. The reshuffle saw Zaccheaus Adango, Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice from the Wike era, moved to the Ministry of Special Duties. The governor also redeployed Isaac Kamalu, Commissioner for Finance, also from the Wike era, to the Ministry of Employment, Generation and Economic Empowerment. Both men rejected the redeployment and resigned membership of the Fubara cabinet on the arguments that the action was punitive and a demotion. Last December, the commissioners resigned from their positions following the political feud between their Godfather and Governor Fubara. They were, however, reinstated after President Tinubu's intervention.
Thank Mr. President for interfering and intervening. But I was not the one who invited Mr. President. You were the one. President intervened. President intervened. President has not intervened. He has no constitutional power. You are the one who said President should intervene. And President has intervened to bring peace. You now turn around and no, you don't know how the constitutional power. No matter what circumstances, President invites me to a meeting and tells me to do something. Within 24 hours, I'll carry it out. Not only as president, but I have subjected myself to the peace process.
Maturity is not about age. Maturity is in person. I choose not to respond to people that are assumed that are mature, but immature in attitude. Mr. President invited all the parties to Abuja and came out with a resolution that we should go and implement. That resolution, I'm implementing it, is not a constitutional implementation. It's a political solution to a problem. And I'm doing it because of the respect I have for Mr. President. But let me say it here. If that action that I've accepted to follow will be taken for my weakness, I will surprise them. I want this message to go to them. And I believe you know what I mean.
One is not surprised with what has become of the relationship between Wike and his political godson, Fubara. In fact, what is happening between Wike and Fubara seems to be part of the DNA of Rivers State politics, especially in the relationship between political godfathers and their political godsons since 1999. Political godsons in the state have always succeeded in running their erstwhile political godfathers out of town. Like any business,
it doesn't matter the number of people that are standing with me. I will stand on that side of truth. I will not, I repeat, govern our dear state on my knees. If that was the purpose, I will not do that. I will stand to govern our dear state and to stand continually on the side of rights.
You are the political leader of Rivers State. Rivers people say, where you go, we will go with you. Where you stand, we will stand with you. Our people say I should tell you to stand firm with the president, align with his positive policies, and carry Rivers people to the engine room of government in the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Fight. Wherever you go is where I will go. If you say tomorrow you are no more interested in this position, me, I will also stop fighting for anything in Rivers State. But God, who gave you the opportunity, will also give you all the wisdom, all the strength, all the power, and everything that it takes to govern the people of Rivers State.
Political godfathers invest in their godsons, deliver their own part of the bargain, usually elective or appointed office, and expect returns on investment. For instance, Dr. Peter Odili, the first civilian governor of Rivers State in this current cycle of liberal democracy, managed to neutralize his erstwhile godfather, the late Harry Marshall, just as he was driven out of town after his tenure by Rotimi Amechi, who was his political godson. Wike, an erstwhile chief of staff and political enforcer for Amechi, also fought and neutralized Amechi, his former political godfather, in a bitter feud that has lingered for several years. Another seeming trait in the DNA of Rivers politics is that all the governors of the state since 1999, apart from Celestine Omehia, who had a brief rule from 29 May 2007 to 25 October 2007, nursed the ambition of being president of the country and spent lavishly to achieve that ambition. However, the winner of the current battle cannot easily be pointed out, though political godfather and the godson feud across the country hardly favors the godfather. There are fears that the audacity with which Wike is going after Fubara so soon after the elections may be a signpost for a crude form of godfatherism which characterized the early years of this cycle of liberal democracy in the country. That form of godfatherism, which can best be described as machine politics, is a form of politics characterized by tight organization and a strong centralized leadership, typically in the form of a boss, with the organization or network dominating the landscape mafia style.